Aztecorum by Joe Palais. So, this is another map in Plutonia 2. I really enjoy this mod sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes it's annoying as fuck. Actually, all the time it's annoying as fuck. I don't enjoy this at all. Just kidding, that's a joke. That's just me being cynical and sarcastic. But, no, this is really terrible. This mod fucking sucks. Yeah, there we go. That's death. Death! Death to all the heathens! I'm dead. So I guess I must be heathen. That's unfortunate. I thought I had a chance, but I guess not. I don't know why I pressed 7, but nothing happened. It really sucks when you press 7 and then your BFG doesn't pop up and you're like, what the fuck? Damn it! It's just me singing along. I'm not sure if you understood that or not, but that's what it was. It might not sounded like that, but that's what I wanted to happen. Oh, I died. Okay. Oh yeah, start over. Hopefully this time I pressed 7. I pressed 7 that time. It didn't even fucking work. That's weird. Guess this game's glitching out. I don't know what the problem is. I mean, I'm pressing 7. Like I'm honest right now. Like I'm not kidding around or anything. I'm really pressing 7. You might think I'm joking because like I'm joking. Yeah, that's what I do. I'm a comedian, you know. I'm not sure if you knew that about me, but I'm a part-time comedian. Yeah, I got a gig the other night, but I had to cancel it because, you know, I just couldn't do it. You know, I wasn't in the state of mind at that point in time, so I had to turn down the comedian thing. Very unfortunate. So I just handed it off to my good buddy, Cool Manist. He was all like, "Oh man, I'll totally take this. Thanks for the opportunity." And I was like, "Sure thing, yo." And that's pretty much the end of it, really. I mean, there's not much else. I mean, I could tell the rest of the story. It does involve a frying pan, but I'm not sure if it's really relevant at this point. I mean, I might save here. I'm going to save here. I've got an autosave at the beginning of the map. So, like, even if I died and I decided that wasn't a good save, I could always backtrack the saves. So there's an arch file over there. Is that fucking Mancubus? I thought that was a cyber demon at some point. In time, that thought entered my mind. See, I'm just rhyming around like fucking... the Revenant, his head is in the roof. That's not good, actually. I wish that wouldn't happen to him. It looks kind of sad. I feel bad for the Revenant. Like, it's just not working out for this guy. He's just fucking in the head. Or in the... He's not in the head. He has a head. The head's in something else. Hopefully it's on an asshole, because that would really suck for him. Not me. I mean, it's not me. I'm not... There's no asshole or head of mine involved. But if there was, that would suck for me. So, I'm assuming that he wouldn't like that himself. So that's why I'm saying it would suck for him as well. Because I know I wouldn't like to have the head up my ass, or you know, vice versa, my head up someone else's. So I'm just assuming that that's like a thing that no one likes at all. So that's why I'm saying that for him in this case. And I just killed myself. So I'm not really going too well right now with this Plutonia 2 thing. Like, I'm on map 23. And I'm not even done the game. Like, oh, that was a floor that I actually shot the floor and died. It's pretty, like, if there was like 100 pieces of paper in a box, right, and there were like 3 people, one that had a mustache too. If the mustache is important, you'll see why later. But like 2 guys picked a number, like, or each slip of paper had like a number on it. Right, and all the numbers were 1, right? Each slip of paper had 1 on it, except for one of them. One had 2 on it, right? So the 2 guys without the mustaches, they picked the numbers, and one gets a 1, and the other gets a 1 as well. Like, you know, since the chances are so low that you'll not get a 1, they both got a 1, unfortunately for them. They're both very unlucky. But the guy with the mustache comes in, and he's all like, "I've got a mustache. I'm different. You know, I'm gonna be different with the numbers and, you know, with the facial hair." So he picks a number, and he also gets a 1, and then he kills himself. So that's kind of like what happened just now. But, you know, kind of different. I don't know. I just died. Like, that was a really bad death. Very brutal. So, I was reading info on Doom 4, and apparently Doom 4 was like scrapped or something, and then they relaunched it, the whole production, recently. Which is pretty cool. I'm a fan of relaunching production, as long as it's good in the end. Because they said it wasn't going to be good in the end, so I'm glad they took time and said, we're deep in development! Fucking Holland's Head, you piece of shit! Fucking deep in development, my asshole! Anyway, so this Revenant just died. It's very unfortunate for him. I kind of wish he lived. Just maybe then there'd be like a sequel, like what happens to the Revenant. I'm trying to kill this chain gunner. It's not really working out. He's a little bit too far away. Is he even alive at this point? I think he's dead, actually. Yeah, the chain gunner's dead. That's interesting. I didn't think that would happen like that. I think I might save here. Alright, I'm saving. There's a mancubus down there. I'm not sure if I'm ready to fight him. I need to level up first. I need to grind some levels, you know. Train my smithing stats, because there's smithing in my stats right now. I'm going to open this up, because that's obviously so. As much as I like secrets, I'm going to say this secret's not that good. Like, if there are 15 secrets in a bowl of Cheerios, and I found 13 of them, I'd be pretty content with that, because I'm just going to assume that all secrets from now on are going to be of that caliber, and not good at all. I'm going to have to restart it all, because I failed to kill one enemy, which really sucks for me. Not you, really. I mean, it doesn't really suck for you. If you can give me a reason why it would suck for you, I'd like to hear about it. Like, in the comment section, you know, just tell me, like, man, that really sucked for me. Like, that experience was all around having a negative outcome in my life. Like, I'd really like to know what you're talking about. And if you think that posting a timestamp of my failure is, like, the way to cope with your negativity, it's not really what you should do right now. You should probably focus on the topic at hand. No, that was just me coughing. No reason, I was just coughing. I've got a cold. I got killed by a chain gunner just now. That really sucks. And again, like every time, you know, except for the first time. I did really well the first time. I'm just getting killed. Like the first time I did spectacularly well. And then now I'm just, you know, biting the asshole. Just not doing well at all. And, you know, biting assholes isn't really something I'm a fan of. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. I've never actually bit into an asshole before. It might be a nice experience, but I'm just gonna be on the safe side and say that it won't be. I mean, I guess I'll never. Like these guys, man, they just fucking just rise out of nothing. Holy shit! Oh man, I'm on top of it now. Oh, I just got killed by a chain gunner. That never even happened to me before. All right, so there's a chain gunner somewhere. I'm gonna have to take care of this guy. It's kind of on the rogue squadron. Like, if there were like 15 people in a squad, like what constitutes a squadron now? I don't even know what a squadron is. I just say it because it sounds cool. I'm a poser. I'm a poser. No. There's an imp in there and a demon. Wow, that's pretty impressive. That they could fit them in that small load. Come on, man. I'm just missing this guy left and right. And forward and back, you know? I'm just missing at all angles. Like, there's so many missing going on. So much missing. Like, I don't know what's going on right now, but I'm not really getting too many hits. Like, that was like, what, 7 hits? And like, maybe 3.5 hits? Like, what's going on there? That's kind of, disproportionate, if you ask me. I'm gonna have to go on that side. The side that says that I'm dead. I don't know why I'm dying so often. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Does that count as a shot? No, it did not. See, I'm just a rhyme master. I'm a master at words. I'm not sure if you knew that or not. But I can, like, trick up a dealio, and then people will be like, whoa, man, that's pretty impressive. And I'll be like, oh, yeah. Like, you probably don't even know what that means. That's how much of a master I am. Like, I'm on a whole new tier of mastery. There's an arch vial right there. That's not even, I don't even have any like heavy weapons, unless you count the. Whoa, there's a revenant. Unless you count the super shotgun, I'm kind of heavy weaponless right now. So the arch vial's dead. That's another good chapter in human history, to be honest. I killed the arch vial. What day is it? It's Thursday. That's what today's date is. April. It's April, and I'm singing for my best friend. I'm gonna be happy. Gonna make us feel. Because fear is a good game. Just kidding, fear sucks Pokeballs, motherfucker. Not having a good time right now. I mean, I guess I'm having a good time, like having fun, you know, all that shit. But like, as far as dying goes, it's not good. Like, I'm not living. I mean, dying, yeah, it's going great if you're counting the death part. But if you're counting the life thing, that's not really going too well for me right now. I don't know why it took so long to kill that demon. That's kind of weird. It usually doesn't take that long. Whoa. That was very close. Very, very close indeed. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest. This level, it's pretty good. I mean, it's hard as fuck. But I like the level. This level's really good. I like the level design and how it looks and the layout and stuff. It's pretty top notch. Usually I'm just gonna, like, if I'm playing a level that I'm failing at, I'm just gonna say it's the level's fault. But not this time around. I'm gonna go say it's kind of my fault. Well, I mean, I don't know. There are a lot of levels in Plutonia 2 that look really nice that don't play well. This one looks nice and it plays well, so definitely the guy who made this one, I think his name was like Joe or something, I forget. He did a good job, I'm gonna be honest. Pretty damn good job. Like a really, like, if there were like 15 jobs and like 3 of them were good and like, you know, the 12 were bad, this guy would be doing like one of the bad ones, but in his spare time he'd be, you know, making a good Plutonia 2 map, so it'd be all worth it. Balance out. Good or bad equals, you know, neutral. You want to be neutral, otherwise, if you're not neutral, then shit's gonna go down, and you don't want shit to go down. So that's why you should always try to stay neutral. Alright, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't really know what and where I am and doing right now, so I'm gonna bring out the BFG 9000 and then put it away and take out the chain gun. Okay, so I mean, I'm down in this little area here. This is where I am now, and the map says nothing. It's just telling me what we've seen already. I mean, like, you'd think this secret would go to that one right there, but that's not the case. That's not really what's happening right now. Very unfortunate that that's not the case, too, because that's kind of what I thought would be the case. And that's a switch, and then there's a door here. Overall, I'm going to start summing up Plutonia 2 at map 23. This is a good game. I definitely would recommend it to Doom players. If you like Doom, you should check it out. Plutonia 2. Really good. Playing with GC Doom right now, I mean, probably the best engine to play it on, honestly. Like, you gonna play this on Z Doom? Come on. This is like 2008 Z Doom built right now. Like, you're gonna want to play this on GC Doom. You could play it on Z Doom. I mean, that's perfectly fine if you want to. But that's just really dumb because GC Doom is better either way. It's like, oh yeah, I'd rather play on an Xbox 360 when I could play on a PC for cheaper. It's like, oh. You're sure, if you want to do that, it's fine. But I'm just saying, the other option is better in every way. Just throwing my elitism out there, you know, that's what I am. elitist. Well, I mean, I guess I'm an elitist. If you're on the other side, then I guess I'm an elitist. On my side, you know, we just have everything. And on your side, what do you have? Oh, Try Not to Fart. That's a great game. I love that. I can't even. That's like a classic, instant classic. When that came out, I was like, oh man, this is like the pinnacle of gaming. Try Not to Fart. This is why I bought an Xbox 360, you know, because I knew I'd have a great library of indie games, you know. Fuck Closure and Minecraft and Limbo and fucking Snapshot. That's a good game. Hard Reset. Fuck all of these really good indie games that half of them are also on your system too. But like, fuck them. You don't need that shit. Fuck Dead Pixels. Well, Dead Pixels is on the Xbox too. But, you know, fuck all that shit. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. All you need is Try Not to Fart. That's the pinnacle of gaming. That's where we are and where we're gonna be for the next 15 years, is trying not to fart. Like, it seems like a simple goal, like, but it's not. Like, you really don't understand the severity of trying not to fart until you play the game. Like, the game's really intense. I played it before, actually. I'm not even talking out of my ass. Let that sink in for a moment right now. But, yeah, I've played the game before. It's pretty good. I give it like a solid 10 out of 10. I mean, it could be better, of course, but, you know, 10 out of 10 is as best as we're gonna get. Like, if they added like another graphics option, it'd probably be like a 10 out of 10 as well, but a better 10 out of 10. I don't really know how that works. How you can have a 10 out of 10 and then a better 10 out of 10. I don't know. Ask IGN. I'm not really the one who, you know, kind of does that kind of stuff. I'm just telling you. Try Not to Fart's an instant classic. Like, when, like 30 years from now, when like the newer generation is around, they're gonna be playing like Halo 10 and like Call of Duty 38. They'll be like, man, I wonder what the good games were back in the day. They're not gonna think about like Doom or like Quake or like Fallout or, you know, some other games. And no one's gonna tell them these games because no one cares about these games. Like, I'm just playing this because it's my job and I make money. I make money from YouTube and that's all I make it for. I just play shitty games like Doom, you know. I don't really like this game. Why don't you like this piece of shit? I'm all about Try Not to Fart. Like, that's the best game ever. So, everyone's gonna be telling the youngsters in 30 years, like, you missed out on some mediocre games. You know, it's pretty much better all around to grow up today. But there's one game that you missed out on, and it's really hard to run nowadays, but like, this one game is so worth it. If you can get a vintage console from like the 2007 era, like, oh man, you'll be playing this game until you die. Try Not to Fart, dude. Best game. 2000XX. Best game. I don't want to go that way, actually. That's not a good idea. So, I kind of thought that I could get up there, but it didn't really work as well as I thought. And unfortunately, I wound up dying, which wasn't really what I was trying to do. I mean, it was kind of like maybe a secondary objective was death. You know. You know what I mean. Do you know? I don't even... Like, I really want you to post a comment in the comment section and tell me, like, do you know what I mean right now? I'm pretty sure that there's health back there, and I really need it. I didn't really even pick... I just circle strafed around the health. That's pro gaming strats right there. You gotta circle strafe around the health. Definitely want to keep that in mind. You don't want to take it out. Fuck the health. Like, are you a pussy? I think you're a pussy. Because only pussies need help. And I'm pretty sure you're a pussy, so you should probably go grab the health right now. Since, you know, you need the health and all. I'm really taking damage from the blood. That's really weird. I didn't think that would happen. But anyway, Try Not to Fart. That game is timeless. You should really pick it up. It's like $5 or something. But, I mean, I'd pay like $12 for it, honestly. Like, that's how good it is. Like, you'd think, oh, man, you probably... $5 a little bit too much for him? Yeah, you probably paid like maybe 10? Or no, like 3 is probably what you're thinking, then I'd play 3. But I wouldn't play fucking 3. Why would I play fucking 3? Pay, not play. They're both similar words. But why would I pay 3 for something that I'd like to pay 12 for? I mean, like, come on. I'm dead. Like, what the fuck? I thought I was doing pretty well that time, too. Like, out of all my attempts, that was a pretty good one, I'm gonna say. This fucking chain guy just disappears. But there he is, I found him. He's been exposed. So, Revenants. You want like a full bio on the Revenants? I'll do it. Just, you know, leave me a comment. If you leave me a comment telling me that you want a full bio of the Revenants, I'll probably never get around to it just because I wouldn't feel like it. So I'm just gonna do it now, so I don't have to do it later. So, the Revenants, you know, they're Revenants. They're a really good enemy class. They're a good enemy type. You know, you find a Revenant and you're like, oh, that's kind of like mid to high tier enemy. And you're like, phew! That's where you're like when you fight a Revenant. But anyway, so you fight a Revenant and you're like, man, that feels good. I'm gonna die now. Just lost fucking like 15 health from that motherfucker. So you're fighting Revenants, and then you lose all of your health to a demon, and then you quick load, because that's how fighting Revenants goes. I mean, you don't really fight Revenants to fight Revenants. You fight Revenants to lose to demons, specters. So this level's not really going by too well. I'm going to be completely candid with you, folks. I'm kind of failing big time, like really big time. Like, if we're going to use a scale of big to small, I'd probably be failing around like a 5 or 6 on that scale. Like, really bad. Like, maybe a 10 out of 10 would be where I'd want to be, but I'm not there right now. So unfortunately, I'm stuck over here at the like 3 out of 3 range. You know, 3 out of 3 obviously isn't as good as 10 out of 10, but, you know. Yeah, I know, I gotta deal with it. Speaking of 5 out of 5s, like, why would you do a 5 out of 5 ranking? Like, I don't understand why you do 5 out of 5. Like, what is there in 5 out of 5 that's not in 10 out of 10? No? Like, oh, 10 out of 10, that's like 10 really good places that you can place on the rank. Like, oh, yeah, you got a lot of chances on that one. You know, like the 7 is pretty good, but 7's not the best. What's a 7 on a 5 out of 5 rank? Just cut it in half, right? Then you get a 3.5? Why do you have to involve decimals? If you're going to involve decimals, then you're not really doing it, you know, a 5 out of 5. You're really doing it at a, like a 100 out of 100. Because when you cut things in half from a 10 out of 10, like the conversion thing, you don't convert it to what? 5 out of 5? No, you're converting it to 100 out of 100. That's what you're fucking converting it to. Fucking asshole. Who the fuck uses 100 ranking scales? Way too fucking much. Alright? You don't need fucking 100. Are you fucking high? Obviously you're high. You're high in the number chart. Like, what the fuck, man? You really need 100 spaces? A little bit overkill. Like, 50 out of 50. Still kind of shitty. You know? It's kind of it's got that whole 5 out of 5 thing going on, but with an added 0 for no reason. Like, that's pretty shitty. You don't really need that, but it's understandable. Like, you see a 50 out of 50 scale, and you're like, I get that guy. He's trying to be cool, but he's just failing. But at least he's trying to be cool. But with the 100 out of 100 guys, like, what the fuck are you doing? Holy shit, man. Like, are you really that dumb? Like, this is a serious question. Like, Metacritic? What the fuck? Fuck you, Metacritic, you piece of shit. People lose their jobs because of you, motherfucker. It sucks. I don't want to lose my job because of a shitty fucking Metacritic site that uses the 100 scale. Like, come on, seriously? 100 scale? Like, what the fuck? A little bit ridiculous, don't you think? And that's why I think 7 out of 7 is the perfect scale for rating games. You don't have to deal with the conversion thing. You just, you know, that's a 7 out of 7, that's a 5 out of 7. There's no, well, let me convert that to fucking 3/8. You don't have to do that shit. It's just 7, and then, you know, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then 6, and then 4. And then you're done. You're done. You don't need to convert anything. You're just fucking like 7 out of 7. That must be good. 6 out of 7. That must be good too. It's 5 out of 7. That must be pretty good too. 4 out of 7. Yeah, that must be kind of mediocre. 3 out of 7. That's where you're in the danger zone. Like when you get to 3 out of 7, you don't want to be in 3 out of 7. Like, if you're ever caught in 3 out of 7, you just want to commit suicide, like right now. Like you have no idea how bad 3 out of 7 is unless you're in 3 out of 7. I've been in 3 out of 7 before. Don't even question me, okay? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You think I would lie to you? Like, is that really what you're thinking right now? It probably is. Probably, not I'm probably. It probably is. Just spit all over my keyboard. Why did I do that? Hold on, let me clean this up. I'm dumb. Why did I fucking spit all over my keyboard? I just felt like spitting, and then my keyboard was there, and now my keyboard is wet with spit. This is really unfortunate. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. So, people tell me that I need to do, like, 10-minute videos. Like, what the fuck? Like, what's with this 10-minute video trend? Like, what's going on there? Like, there's these people who go like, oh, you should make 10-minute videos. And I'm like, well, why? What does 10 give me that 30 doesn't? And then they say, more views. And I'm like, well, my views are already really low, so why, like, what am I doing? Why would I, like, multiplying it by 3, is that really gonna, you know, change it? It's not really gonna change it. And then there's always the whole audience retention thing. You know, more people would see more of it. That's cool. That I agree with, because, you know, you motherfuckers are fucking lazy fucks! Alright? I look at the audience retention. Don't think I don't. You fucking been caught, bitches. Fucking watching 13 minutes into a 30-minute video. Who the fuck do you think you fucking are? Are you fucking kidding me? Anyway, so, like, it pisses me off, you know? But, now that I think about it, well, I thought about it earlier, I'm just getting shut up. I'm getting perforated right now. But, you know, as I thought about it earlier in time, I was like, well, that doesn't really, you know, make a huge difference if more people see it. If more people aren't interested in it. Because people that are interested in it, they'll watch it. Like, my Dragon Ball Z Budokai videos, like, everyone's like, oh, man, your videos are so bad. And I'm like, yeah, I know they're bad. Why do you fucking watch them, you piece of shit? Because we like being bad, and we like watching bad videos. So from now on, I'm just gonna put all of my videos into a red color filter, and I'm gonna have like My Little Pony playing in the background. Like you'll be fucking ecstatic. Like when you guys see this, you'll be like, holy shit, man, this guy knows what we want. And I'd be like, damn right, motherfucker, I know what you want. Yeah, see, that's how smart I am. I'm pretty intelligent when it comes to knowing what people want. I've got that Google Analytics on my side. Fucking shit, what am I even doing here? How do I get out of this one? Yeah, that's a good question. You should answer the question in the comment section! Fucking rhymes, dude. I should be a rap artist. Well, that's an oxymoron, but I should be a rap musician. Well, I mean, that's kind of stretching it. I should be a rapper and a artist, you know, like paint some shit. Like I don't understand, but like artist, like what does that word mean to you? It means someone who makes art, right? Yet whenever you say artist, people immediately think about painting. Like is that the only thing that art is? Like I thought there were lots of art. Like why can't fucking like a movie guy, like fucking, I don't know a movie guy, but like some guy who makes movies, why can't he be labeled an artist? Well, he is, technically, I guess. But when you think artist, why don't you think about that guy? He's a pretty cool guy. He struggles, you know, just like you and me. He fucking struggles, and you just leave him out there in the fucking dust? Like, what the fuck? He's got fucking feelings, motherfucker. Like, and what's so good about painting? Like, do people actually casually look at paintings? Like, is that a thing? Do people do that? I don't think people do that. No, if you do that, like, I'm honestly interested. Like, if you do that, send me a fucking comment in this video, like, right now. Like, hold on. Just wait, I paused the video for you. Just you know, write it down. Are you done? Alright, there we go. See, wait. Alright, now you're good. I want to know. I really do want to know. Like, I'm not even kidding right now. Like, you think I'm joking around, and I'm like, hee 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 hee, lol 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 lol, lol lol lol, so funny. But I'm not fucking kidding. Like, you really don't understand how serious I am right now. So this place right now, I'm kind of in a shit pickle. That's like a combination of being in a pickle, but I'm covered in shit because my situation is just, you know, bad. I'm not really probably gonna make it at all. I missed that switch, unfortunately. I really wish. There we go. I don't know, like, what could I possibly gain in playing Doom for like 50 hours? Like, I don't know. Like, is there something? Am I missing something here? I think I am. I'm not sure. That's my sing-along voice, you know about it. You know. So this door is finally fucking open, and that I'm just gonna save here and then bring out the BFG, and I completely dodged that motherfucker. Skills! I've got the skills! I got the skills! I bet you will! Fuck my skills! It will make skill children. Well, I won't, because it won't be me, it'll make my skills. I mean, I guess that would be me, since skills are my property. You know. Is that the exit? Oh, shit. I'm in a really bad situation right now. Like, I'm fucked. That chain gunner really did 80 damage to me. That's a little bit ridiculous. That a chain gunner of all fucking enemies can do 80 fucking damage. 89, actually. I'm dead. Wow, okay. I'm gonna be completely honest, though. Like, I didn't even see that one coming. That I kinda saw coming. Like, I died, right, Jack? Right there. Like, you know what I hate? Here's what I hate. Well, I mean, I didn't really. In fact, now that I started with you know what I hate, I'm just gonna ask you if you knew what I hate, and then answer it in the next video. So, you know, in the comments section, just tell me what I hate, or tell me what you think I hate. You probably won't get it right, but I'm open to suggestions. I thought I was kidding about that, but I'm not. I'm gonna answer it later. Assuming you thought I was kidding. Oh, okay. That was pretty fun. Thanks for watching.